Now, what we're getting here is find the equation of the tangent from the given point to the given circle. So, what you'd have to realise here is that you have a circle, you have a point, given point, that there's no indication that the point in question is on the circle. Then what you got to realise is that the equation of tangent from the given point, the tangent has to go through this point. So it's in the language that it has to go through the point that we're talking about. That's all you're given at the start. So you got to look at it and go, well, what do I know? I need the equation of a tangent. So you make up y minus y1 into m bracket m minus x1. Then you're looking again and going, well, I think there's actually more than one tangent as possible just by eyesight and drawing. So now you know you need two slopes. Okay? So that's where you're at now. Two slopes, two different answers means what type of equation? Quadratic or linear? Quadratic. So you know you've got to get a quadratic equation from somewhere. Now the next part is where. The most information you're going to gain is from the equation of the circle itself. You know that the centre is 0, 0, and you know that the radius is root 20. Okay? And you're still, even if you put down like little things like this, the centre is 0, 0, the radius is root 20, it's all accumulating information and maybe you're hitting the temp marks, okay? Next here you're going, alright, this is one where you need it in here, you need to record it, okay? So what we're basically saying is that the distance, the perpendicular distance is the radius. So radius equals this formula here, ax1 plus by1 plus c all over the square root of a squared plus b squared. In your notes it will tell you that x1, y1 is a point that's away from the circle. Okay? So the x1, y1 in this question is 0, 0. And we don't know what the a value, b value or c value is. That's a problem. Okay? So I'm going to do the equation of a line with the information I know. I know minus 10, minus 10. So I can do here is this, I can use the equation of the line and change this. So I'm going to get a plus 10 and plus 10. To operate this formula, I knew that x1 is 0, I knew that y1 is 0. My problem is I don't have an a b or a c. Okay? So what I'm going to do is going to multiply this out and I'm going to get mx plus 10m equals y plus 10. Going to bring everything over one side. I'm going to get minus mx plus y plus 10 minus 10m equals 0. Upon doing that, I realised that the a value is minus 1. The b value, anybody? 1. C value? 10m. Now radius is root 20. Root 20 into ax1. A is minus m times 0. Plus 1 times 0 plus c, which is 10 minus 10m, and that's going to be all over square root of minus 1 squared plus 1 squared. Okay, tidy up. Root 20 equals 10 minus 10m, and then under here is m squared plus 1. Square both sides. Square both sides, you get 20 equals, this is me multiplying out 10 minus 10m multiplied by 10 minus 10m, and when you do that out properly you're going to get 100 minus 200m plus 100m squared all over m squared plus 1. Is that alright? Any questions on that? Yep. Now guys, what we get is 20m squared plus 20 equals 100 minus 200m plus 100m squared. Bring everything over one side. We're going to have 80m squared. We're going to bring the 20 over the other side. Bring the minus 200m. And then bring the 20 over the other side and you get plus 80. I'm going to divide everything by 40. Good call. 2m squared minus 5m plus 2 equals 0. 2m bracket m minus 1 minus 2 equals 0. The two slopes in question are m equals a half and m equals 2. To work this I need to get back my equation. What was it again? minus mx plus y. And what's the other one? 10m plus m, is it? Or plus 10 minus 10m?
Yeah.
And what you have to do is you have to put in your 2m values. What I always say is start off with the easy one. The easy one is 2. So you have minus 2x plus y. 10 minus 10 times 2? 10 minus 20? And what's the other answer for that? Okay, second answer. Put in a half, minus a half x plus y plus 10. That now is minus 10 times a half, which is minus 5. Then 10 minus 5 is 5, yeah? Now, see the way this is over 2? I'm going to multiply everything by 2. So I'm going to get minus 1x plus 2y plus 10 equals 0. Happy enough with that? Is for number 16, I've been told that the centre of the circle is what?
Minus 2, 3.
Minus 2, 3 is centre of the circle. The radius?
Root 5.
Radius is root 5. That's using the formula g squared plus f squared minus c. Okay, the point is 3 minus 2, so I have to get the generic formula. So it's going to be y plus 2 equals m into x minus 3. I'm going to have minus mx plus y plus 2 plus 3m equals 0. Is that alright? Now you can also use the minus 1 version of that, can't you? In my answer, A is going to be minus m, B is 1y, and C is 2 minus 3m. Another person who will also get this question right could have this. You can multiply all this by minus 1, and you could say it's mx minus 1y minus 2 minus 3m equals 0. So another person who will also get this question right will have A equal to m, B equal to minus 1, and C equal to minus 2 minus 3m. Do you understand why? Because the modulus sign means that it doesn't matter if it's positive or a negative. The modulus of minus 25 is the same thing as the modulus of plus 25, so it will result in the same answer. Okay, I'm going to keep with my originals, which are these ones here. Now, I'm going to put the radius is equal to root 5 is equal to this stuff here. Square, I can't square it outside, yes, sorry. Root 5 equals ax1, so what's ax1, guys? Minus m multiplied by minus 2. 2m, plus 2m for me. B, which is 1, not 1y, excuse me. B is 1. B times 3, plus 3, and C being 2 plus 3m, all over the square root of a squared plus b minus m squared plus 1 squared. Scroll down. Root 5 equals 5m plus 5, yeah? All over the square root of m squared plus 1. Square both sides. 5 equals, now please once again be aware that it's 5m plus 5 by 5m plus 5, just to stop that those mistakes kicking in. And you got to do 4 different parts of multiplication and add the 2 middle bits. So I'm going to get 25m squared plus 50m plus 25 all over the square root of what's that going to be? M squared plus 1. Cross multiply. When you bring this up here, it's going to be 5m squared plus 5, because you're multiplying the 5 by the m squared plus 1. That equals 25m squared plus 50m plus 25. Bring it over to your side, 20m squared plus 50m plus 20 equals 0. Divide by 10. What? Sorry, 5, isn't it? Yeah, so that's, yeah, 10's better. And then finally, are you guys alright at this stage? Just work out the m values and put them back in? Yeah, so it's going to be 2m plus 1, m plus 2. Is that right? Yeah. M equals minus a half, and m equals minus 2. You won't get full marks for that. You have to bring these two numbers and you insert them into this equation here. And once you insert both of them, you get two different answers, and that's your two answers for the equation of a circle, or equation of a tangent.